Welcome back, everybody, to a Game of Thrones with our boy, the Dungeon Master, out there somewhere. I've been working on it quite a lot today, actually. I've dedicated quite a lot of time to tidying up some of the mechanics. I've got some people actually helping me out with it now, just so we can kind of really put the final touches on it. Still trying to add a few more events, though, because I don't want to just kind of release it with 30 or so events. Kind of want to get closer to 50, so that, you know, no two campaigns will be too super similar. Anyway, we're back with your boy, Stannis. There are a few more events in it since yesterday, along with some other core feature changes. Let's see what we can do. I think I also fixed the flag issue as well. It was pointed out to me by one of the beta testers that I forgot to give the Horse Lord a flag. So what it was doing was basically offsetting all the other flags over by one. So you can see the Iron Throne's actually got the right flag now. The Westeros is the right flag. So things look a little bit better too. Stannis the Mannis, son of Stannis the Mannis, brother of Flannis and Nannis and Shireen, the letdown. Genius. Pretty bad, to be honest. Stewardship is not really where it needs to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, the stewardship is great, but the education is a lot to be desired. 2 levels of trained fighter isn't terrible. Knight is obviously good. Ruthless gives us some options, and diligent is fine as well. Content, I don't really like. And content and education, I really let them down quite a lot. I think he's not that bad. I think it's just, I'm so disappointed by the fact that he could have been so much better. And it's the fact that we just kind of narrowly missed it there by some bad education luck. So, what do we want to do then? So right now we're all independent because of a mega war, I assume. What's happening with the mega war? Right, so Myrcella and the other High Lords, if you want to call them that, Lords Paramount, obviously, are at war with Braavos. King Oliver's invasion of Braavos. Who is King Oliver? Attacking High Sea Lord. Oh, he's High Sea Lord. So Braavos have actually formed an Empire tier title there after they grabbed Lorath, after they grabbed, obviously, parts of Tyrosh there too. Oh, wait, Norvos as well. Oh, sorry, Cohor. Right, Tyrosh grabbed Norvos. So they've got Cohor, they've got Lorath, they've obviously got Braavos, a little bit of... Oh, it's just Andalos, isn't it? And then the Vale too is fantastic for those guys. Wow, holy shit. Sorry, who is King Oliver? King Oliver's invasion of Braavos. It's not like... That's Bran Stark. Who the hell is King Oliver? King... Oh, I'm doing it in completely the wrong section here. Hang on, let's try that again. Reset all. Oliver? King Oliver. My cousin? There's no King Oliver. Am I going insane here? Hang on. King Oliver's invasion of Braavos. Is it one of... the weird part is, as well... Attacking him in the... okay, yeah. The weird thing as well, there is no attacker as far as I can see. There is a King Oliver. Oh, it wasn't like, maybe the ruler of the Westerlands or something. The ruler of Westerlands died? Yeah, but then she wouldn't be allowed to be called into a vassal. Well, I don't know what's going on there, to be frank. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see... see just what happens. Lord Stannis is already in a great position by having Genius. It means our next generation, if we do this right, is going to be fantastic. Now, luckily, getting Genius wives in the Game of Thrones world is fairly easy, because as we've seen before, for whatever reasons, they have a habit of spawning and not really doing anything. We could just invite her to court. Yeah, she's in a ruin. This was what I was going to say. They spawn in ruins for whatever reason. Wow, we could genuinely just invite her to court. She's just wrath. She's humble as well as us. Fuck it. Get her to court. There we are. Not plot to kill. That's kind of the opposite of what we are here. There we are. And then arrange marriage between her and us. Sure, it's a low-tier marriage. We're going to go into negative prestige for a while until we say... We could have a wedding feast. We could do that. And we could get ourselves into a little bit of debt, but it would obviously help earn back a little bit of the... prestige that we've just kind of thrown away there. But it's worth it for the future of the generation. It's what Stannis would do. I think Stannis would hold himself on highborns. Well, he obviously did. He married a highborn woman just because she was highborn, but that's not the point, okay? This man's not Stannis. He's definitely not Stannis. Minus 88 now, but we've got everything we can for the feast. We've got jugglers. We've got the greatest ceremony possible. So we've got Lord Orion Waters, Sharon Sunglass, Visenya Scales, and some other Valerians are here for his marriage with Branna. There she is, Lady Branna of Dragonstone. And now for the feast. And then, a fine tradition. Stannis and Branna shall be bedded. Excellent work. We gain 20 prestige, vassal opinion plus 10 will help cancel out a little bit of that prestige. That won't take long to get. Now, if we can save up for it, we could also go on a tour. Yeah, we need 50 gold. That doesn't seem like it would be too difficult to get. We're on business, folks, anyway. There's 18 gold right there. And she's pregnant. That was a hell of a turnaround. Now, who are we missing on our council? Justicia. She's really our best Justicia with 20... And that's affected by diplomacy, isn't it? Okay, let's see who we can find to come to our court. It's maybe slightly better than that. Diplomacy, join court, yes. Cosgrove, join me. Cosgrove Grey. I'm also looking for a better steward or two as well. You're very good. Let's invite you to court. And then Simon. I think is how that would probably be pronounced. So we'll put Simon as... Whoops, I don't know what I just did there. Gave someone a bloody title, I'm sure. So you're a Justicia. You are going to perform statecraft. Then what we'll do is we'll... Okay, Sept and Andrew is fine. We'll swap out Castellan, Orain Waters. Bear in mind, we want to take the title back off of him for Simon. And then we'll swap our treasurer out for Owen. The reason I want to do that is get the highest level of stewardship possible, so this guy has a chance to collect taxes. He has a chance to collect taxes. We'll try and go on that tour before our guy gets too old. No, I think I accidentally gave out a castle when that event popped up as I was clicking there. So Orain Waters has that one. It's Driftmark. Oh, we had Driftmark. He's taking the high tide from us. Bollocks. That's my bad. Okay, I think he said that, you know, we had a title that should rightfully be his. Technically, he's right. But obviously, I did kind of want that for myself. And then the castle here is a castle of Windworm, House Scales. If we get rid of House Scales, we could re-inherit this one. Would this guy kill? Ruthless. He is ruthless. He is content. But I think content in this situation is fine. To maybe say that it's within the realms of this character to take back a castle. Especially as after he's just lost a castle. He was content with what he had. Maybe he's now not content with what he has. We are back under the Iron Throne. We are... Oh, we are actually winning in a joust. This is insane. We are a knight, and we are a trained fighter, too. Oh, dear. Damn, we got knocked out by Orain Waters. That's not much of a surprise, is it? This guy's a historical character, too. 20 martial, trained fighter. He's got 100 personal combat. He's a duelist as well. Glory to me. We came an honorable second. Wow, there we go. That paid off some of our gold, and we got a bit of prestige out of that, too. Bought the throne. Who's she against? She is against the Iron Islands. Strong Song Newkeep Malakovos Veneros. What? The war against the tyranny of... Why has she got all this stuff? Lord Nora of Freneros. Oh, because they were successful in taking Bravos. Oh, what a mess. Now Cohor's got independence. Fine. Okay. Support the throne. Let's see what Glitterstump's getting up to. I assume you've got troops. You're just raid. He's got 158,000 troops, and all he's doing is raiding. Raiding Vaes Dothrak. Wow. Dina Baratheon is terrible. Okay. Dina. We need some more Annis names, don't we? Stannis. That's fine. It's pretty you're weak. Can we call you like what's like bad? Bad but ends in Annis. Badanis. That's just terrible. That's a terrible name for a terrible girl. Mr. Aubrey, you must attempt to save my Badanis. Well, let's not go too far. Only the strong survive. We need an heir. She's not fantastic. She's a good marriage fodder. She's got a bloodline too. Made advisor by our cousin Marcella Baratheon. Yeah, an advisor to the throne. That seems a pretty reasonable gain there. So Master Basaro of Bravos, he's an adult of destiny in charge of Bravos, and he actually lost. I mean, that's why he managed to grab so much stuff, because he was a child of destiny. So this guy, bear in mind we drank that Potion Master's potion as Stannis. We got gonorrhea. This guy got dysentery and definitely lunatic there as well. Those are almost certainly from the Potion Master still. Sure, I'll accept. Why not? Take a favor from Bravos. Again, wow. That's a good turnaround. I like it. Mission to improve our name has been a success. We've improved our opinion with the woman that we're trying to kill. Alright, let's send some gifts out then. I did implement higher tax. And that did give us 15 points of tyranny, but I think it was worth it because we got out of debt obviously very, very fast. And this guy is an incredible diplomat. Oh, God. This guy's an incredible diplomat, so he's actually winning over people quite a lot. We've got a couple of good stewards there as well, so they're helping really win things over. And then we are out of negative prestige too. 131%. Everything's going fine. It was a risky play, but I think it's obviously worked out quite well. I want to go on that tour. So what does it need? 50 gold? Is it just 50 gold? Come say Aubrey for a job well done? Sure, why not? Might as well keep our physician happy. Daemon Baratheon. Nothing. Sickly again. Daemon. I would call you Danis. I'm going to call you Damis. As in, damn, it's another son that's not a genius. Let's give him thrift in the hopes that we might be able to turn him into something good here. Who's a good educator? This guy's insane, isn't he? Orain Waters is just an insane educator. Okay, we'll go for have 5 kids then instead, I guess. No Groom and Heir in Game of Thrones mod. That's a shame. Okay, 5 children is also fine. The only society we've got a choice of is the Cult of the Stranger. Lord Protector Caution of you. Thank you for letting me know. Guy on the other side of the planet changes succession law. Oh, that is very interesting, actually. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Right. So about this tour, we have to be higher than a lord. Oh. Oh, because we're content. Whack. That's not ideal, is it? All of the following must be true. feudal brackets LP. I don't know what that means. Rank higher than the Lord. Yeah, so they changed, obviously, going on a tour. From what it used to be, where you would be able to pick somewhere to go and just tour. They've changed it now to for obviously to be you can tour your own lands, which is not ideal because we're not high enough rank to tour our own lands. All of the following must be true, which they're obviously not. One of the following must be true. So you have to be higher ranked than Lord to be able to go on a tour. And Lord in this is obviously Duke in the base game. And then one of the following must be true. So actually we can do it as long as we're not content. Because then all of the following will be true. We're less than 30, we're not slothful, and we won't be content. There's no easy way to unfortunately get rid of content. Oh, we actually did it. Wow. Okay, fantastic. That's one down. Plan to start defenses. Sure. We can't go on a tour anyway, so I guess we might as well spend it on keeping ourselves alive here. Tiny, ugly child. Everybody wants to kill an ugly child. Don't take that. Oh, wow. Good God, he was on it in a shot. Did you see that? Arrange this award. Yeah, let's... Excuse me? He died of poor health at the age of 19? Excuse me? Health 0. Well, fucking obviously. I've got to go and find out what the hell... I'm going to open the save game. Give me a second. That's not right. You can't just kill someone. I mean, it can happen randomly every year, to be honest. But I'm just going to go and double check, see what our health is. Maybe he was just born unlucky. Maybe he was just born with very low health. His health was 4.9, which is 0.1 lower than a regular CK2 character. We just got screwed by the game. We just got screwed by the game. Okay, then. So be it. I can't believe that. It can happen. It's very rare, but it can happen. In an act of vengeance... No. Don't do it. In an act of vengeance, I've turned on Rich Childhood. I kind of talked about maybe doing it yesterday. But given that we're going to be now lumped with a child for the next 16 years after just finishing playing as a child and after just playing as Stannis for less than we should have been, I figured it's probably worthwhile us having a little bit of fine control over this kid, unless he dies, which, to be honest, is definitely a possibility. If his dad dies of 0.1 health malice, this kid's got -2. So this makes what Stannis had look like the plague. We're fine, though. More powerful than Stannis. Damis is better than Stannis. No, he didn't just do what I think he did. The Dungeon Master appears in front of you. He raises his hand and snaps his fingers. Half of all living people die. 50% chance of Lord Damis dying. Lord Damis survived the snap. However, these people did not. Wow. The inheritance of the Castle of Deepwood has been turned to inheritance, or in water to die living out of blood. We'll take that back, thank you. Oh my god. So, if you're curious about what that means, if we go ahead and have a look at the kill list, 3,895 people were just snapped out of existence. And that has no limitations. That has no favoritism there. He killed a prince, he killed the White Walkers, he's killed kings and dukes and regular random people. And now originally, there wasn't... So there are... Okay, I should say there are limits on it to the extent that it doesn't crash the game. There were originally no limits on it, and I think the first time he snapped, he killed 14,000 people. And it took about 2 minutes for the game to actually just blue screen and... Well, white screen, and actually work out what was going on. But there we are. That's the first time I think we've seen the snap on video. I can't believe... Oh, God, he killed our sister. He killed our sister. How many living members? 5 living members of House Baratheon. Flannis died. Shireen died. Nannis died. Badanis died. Lyle died. In that one snap, he killed almost every member of our dynasty. Our branch of House Baratheon, Stannis' branch of House Baratheon, every single member is dead besides Damis. Fucking hell. That's crazy. On the plus side, we inherited everything back. Oh, that's good. Okay. Driftmark. We've got Ninmark. I think this would be a better capital. I think we should swap. We've got 3 castles here. Here we've got 1. Let's go. Let's move. We're moving. Driftmark is friendship ended with Dragonstone. Too many corpses. It's got too many bad memories. Driftmark is my new best friend. Lord Damis, as a member of the Royal Baratheon family, and one of the last living members of any royal family anywhere, you're entitled to the protection of a Kingsguard. Thank you. Lyman Allgood. Welcome, my friend. He's actually quite good, isn't he? On the plus side, we're immediately starting out far more prestigious than we held a funeral for Stannis, and I think, arguably, every Baratheon. It's no secret that the Dungeon Master, like most Dungeon Masters, is an incredibly lonely and isolated man, living out his fantasies by controlling the lives of characters all day for his sadistic enjoyment. I just wish I could have a family of my own, says the Dungeon Master with a solemn sigh. Wait a minute, that's it. All married rulers' wives become mysteriously pregnant. This event has been nerfed. Because the beta testers, well, firstly the beta testers taught me into it. I didn't want to do it, but there was a little bit concerned that it would crash people's PCs if I left it the way it was. The way this event used to work is all landed rulers' wives would get pregnant. You gotta bear in mind there's a lot of landed rulers in the world. So it generally ended up with one character having about 500 kids, and as we saw last series, for those of you who didn't watch it, when you looked at that character's page, it made the game visibly lag, go down to about 2 or 3 frames a minute. So, there we go. Draco now rises Viserion. Oh my god, was Daenerys snapped? Was Daenerys snapped? What happened there? She was. Wow. Daenerys died in the battle against... Wow, look at that. The Dungeon Master snapped her and Drogo committed suicide. Holy shit. So Rhaegal and Drogon both got snapped, and it's only Viserion that's alive now. That's crazy. The game changer. Oh god, my council. Simon survived. Well done, Simon. Let's get Sylvia back on as Lord Treasurer. Let's get Simon back on. Let's get Aenar as Justicia. No, I can do better than that. No. I'm sure we can find better than that. Join court. Yeah, so that'll speed your game up, huh? Why didn't Paradox just do that instead of all that fancy Reaper's Due stuff? Just kill everybody. Just kill everyone. That's fine. That works better than a plague. Right, let's get them on board. I'm going to hold on to all these titles, even though I know that we're over our title limit. Just because the game's very sad at me. I don't know what has happened. Oh, there we are. It's picking back. This could be from the new mods we've enabled. I don't think it's any of the things that the Dungeon Master's done to cause this much lag. There we are. We're good now. I think we're going to get rid of Melisandre as a Spy Master, because she's got minus 73 opinion. She's a great Spy Master, but she's also going to kill me. So I think we'll avoid that one if you're alright. We need a good Guardian, because all the good Guardians are dead. I mean, this guy's diligent and patient, which is fantastic. We've got diligent, patient... diligent patience. We got a choice of him or him. I mean, this person's even better. Craven's pretty bad, but he does have 17 in his stat. Oh, he's gone. Renly the Noble. Our bloody diplomat just left our court. Queen Marcella has accepted me into her service. Damn it. Okay. Let's get Rick on then. Rick on bail. Oh, wow. We have reports from the Lockport and the Guild of Alchemists has rediscovered one of the ancient powers. Hugh claims to have the power to transmute materials. So this is actually something that we've tried doing multiple series, but never actually done it. So maybe I'll give it another go this series. So at the level 3 of the Alchemist Guild, as long as magic is still in the world, obviously there are dragons, you can obtain rare powers. One is to control like beasts of flame, another is transmutation, one is immortality. This guy's uncovered transmutation. So I would love to join the Alchemist Guild. Mystic, Scholar, Metallurgist, Fire Obsessed, Erudite, Lunatic. We've got everything else. All we need then is just to take Scholarship focus for a little while. So where we normally do it, right? And then we could try and join the Citadel, I guess. Brooding would be good. Willful would be better. Willful when we've got a really good educator who's like good at... Oh my god, this is our uncle. Shireen's husband. Oh, wow. Yeah. He's the father of our cousins. Damn, that's tragic. He can be our kind of adoptive father. I've really got much to do right now, so my plan is just to go to all of our castles and build a castle town there. And just work on our economy, given that Tiny Babby Child can't really do a whole lot of anything else. The game is actually running really, really smooth. I think the lag was probably from resolution to... Oh, goddamn. To, you know, like 100 or so rulers finding out that they're... Or 30 or so rulers now, finding out that their wives have been impregnated by this one dude. I wonder if there's a way to track that guy down. I have no idea who this guy would be. It could obviously be anybody in the world as well, so quite difficult to find him. Kyle of the Stormlands is my heir. This is Renly's grandson, Ronit's son. Oh, interesting. Just had an event that was a chance of Rowdy or Playful. We do have Rowdy and Willful, which means as far as a stewardship education goes, it's not great. But as far as a martial education goes, it's going pretty damn well. Poor fighter. You asked Sir Humphrey to teach you to fight with a sword. Very good. 6 years of age, rowdy, willful, trained fighter. I mean, this kid could end up being really well. Could end up being absolute garbage, but could end up coming out pretty well. And to be honest, oh, look at this. Master Aubrey's been tutoring me the past few months and has been a good teacher. I feel like I know so much more. 2 diplomacy and humble. Oh, I've got high hopes for Damis now. He's really doing a lot better than our last character. Curious. Yes. Chance at shrewd now, too. This is big. This could be huge for little Damis. Dungeon Master is now known as the Old. What's he getting up to? He's also incapable? He is incapable. Oh, no. Dungeon Master. What happened? I've said this before in previous series. To be honest, I've probably said it in this series. That there is the ability to make the Dungeon Master basically just a figurehead, you know, like an off-map power, somebody who doesn't have any events happen to him, someone who has nothing at all going on. But I quite like the fact that he's become kind and incapable over his years, you know, seeing what crazy things the Dungeon Master actually gets up to. Last game, we had him do all sorts of crazy shit, so I quite like keeping it just on as a regular character. Oh, Treasurer died. She did leave us 300 gold, though. Okay, let's go recruit a new one, huh? Put this money to good use. Quincy. Join me, Quincy, friend. We could go for any, and then, you know, see if we can bribe someone better to come to our court. But when they've already got 18 stewardship... Whoops. We're not in Dragonstone anymore. We're friendship ended with Dragonstone, remember? Beggars really can't be choosers, and that's really not begging. I mean, it's considered a masterful administrator. Hey, that's fine by me. If I could do with anything, it would be a better spy master. Melwyn. Okay, yeah, let's get Melwyn to court. Let's send him a gift. Let's try and keep him around. Maybe get him a marriage or something like that. Raise him to nobility. It's 40 gold. Fuck it, there you go. That'll make him like us, huh? And then give him... Melwyn. There he is. Right, give him a title. And then... High Almoner, too. There you are. Okay, I don't think this guy's going to be leaving anytime soon, you know. Let's give him a marriage. Eleanor, court... Who's she? Sure, she's pretty good as well. Quick. Good diplomat. I don't know whether he'll go to his court or they'll stay in my court. Bloody hope they stay here. Yeah, they do. Great. Fantastic. Faith Militant restored. To be fair, things have gone a little weird, haven't they? What the hell is the Hazaf Ashina? Oh, that's a... Wait, no. What? It's a Dothraki feudal county. What? Leon Berry. So the Dothraki conquered part of Sarnor, became feudal, and then conquered other Dothraki. Look, the Volantis have taken a bunch of Dothraki too, taken them as their tributaries. And what happened up here? What happened to Glitterstomp? Oh, he was snapped. Okay, fair enough. And now we've got this random Goga Saucy Horse Lord with 150,000 dudes kicking around. Brilliant. Do you want Idolizer? I wish she was my father. No. Wish your Guardian... What happened to our Guardian? Where'd he go? You son of a bitch. He was so good, and now he's gone. Ugh. Quick, patient. That's a nice comment. We're looking for, like, patient, diligent. Sure, we'll take Idolizer. Can become erudite, so which is kind of what we need if we want to go for our alchemy-related things. 8 stewardship at the age of 10. Not terrible. So rowdy, willful, curious, fussy, Idolizer. Weird combination. Potentially good traits out of that, but potentially bad education. Let's go Genius. Genius, patient, diligent. Are there any characters with all three? No. Genius, patient. Willing to come to our court? No. Let's go Ruler, no. Diplo range, yes. See if we could bribe someone to come to our court. Like this guy, for example, Chin. We might be able to get him to our court with a bit of bribery. It is possible. He won't accept unless I send him some gold first, but that's okay. By favor. There you are. I mean, Genius, patient is slothful. Should have noticed that. Hang on. You're pretty good. Illyria. She's Genius, Game Master, Patient, Humble. Humble's a good one for educating kids as well. Yeah, I think I prefer her. Let's get them both to court, and let's marry them. And then try and breed some Genius courtiers. Buy a favor, there you go. Did I buy a favor from you as well? I did, yeah. There we are. And then invite to court, push it through. And then, oh no. I know a guy, a really good guy, great friend of mine, says the Dungeon Master, peering over his shoulder as if he's expecting someone. I sort of owe him. In exchange for not interrupting with my meddling, I promised to help him out with a few small things that's been bothering him for a few thousand years. A small popey problem. No popes in this game. You ruined that one, haven't you? All religious heads seem to fall under a strange influence. The High Septum is now a hedonist, zealous mystic. Is wrathful, arbitrary. The leader of the Faceless Men really got it. I mean, Master Seducer, hedonist, impaler, brilliant. Dungeon Master himself is a religious head of his own religion. Brilliant. Well, that's nice and confusing, isn't it? Welcome to my court, and then let's bring you in and marry you off to the other woman. Excellent. Yeah. We've got a new mummy and daddy to make up for the fact that our mummy and daddy left. Which, I mean, was snapped out of existence. Okay. Chin, educate. No. We want your wife to educate us. Illyria? She's much better. There we are. So now we've got a genius, patient, humble woman educating us. That's what we need. Oh. She's now passed a law banning the faith militant. Excellent. That is some top tier. This is 5 or 6D chess. I'm not even sure she really knows exactly quite how she's being guided. She just knows it's the right thing to do. Oh, some gold. Thank you. I was just looking at new buildings to build here. So we could build over in, we could keep building over in Dragonstone, I guess. I mean, we want to keep Dragonstone because it's got that bonus tax income. It's got a lower levy size, so that's the only problem with Dragonstone. What do we want? I mean, militia training ground's not bad. Might as well get some troops into the mix, right? You're fucking kidding me. Faith militant restored again for the second time after just disbanding. They must be getting really annoyed by having to close up shop and then reopening 2 minutes later. Let's go for another militia training ground. Let's go for some troops now. Oh dear. I've decided that Dothraki and Reachman are both very backwards cultures. I've decided that both of you horribly boring people are going to speak each other's languages, eat each other's disgusting foods, and wear each other's stupid shoes. Well, that's not very sensitive in this civilized time. All characters of the two cultures switch. Brilliant. So now the Reach has become Dothraki, and Dothraki have become Reachmen en masse. No. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? It normally works. Oh, maybe the Reach just flipped to Dothraki and they didn't... Oh, no, it didn't work. That's worked before. Okay, so that's another bug we found there. I don't know why that didn't work this time. Oh, I know why it didn't work this time, because Game of Thrones doesn't allow cultural conversion. Hang on a second. It's somewhere in here. Oh, well, that explains a lot. Okay, that's my bad. I should have really disabled that before we started playing. Somewhere in here. Yeah, there it is. Cultural conversion is off. Bollocks. My bad. Quite looking forward to seeing a Dothraki Reach, to be honest with you. Never mind. What do we want to do with our education, then? Oh. Let's go, Marshall. We've got Idolizer. Sure, it's not ideal, but it's okay. Big Game 2 learning there for free as well. God, we're up to 14 learning. Plus, he's got base of 8, +1 for Curious, +1 for Idolizer, +4 for Exceptional Education. God damn. Ooh, chance of Gregarious or 60%. I mean, these are both good. What have we got? Oh, so Idolizer became Erudite already. Wow, that's pretty good. It's still working against our education, though, unfortunately. 60% chance of Gregarious is really nice, isn't it? Go on, then. Don't become trusting, please. Yes! Okay, that's good. That's really good. This character is insane. Trusting would have really knocked him back, but this is really, really good. Erudite, Gregarious, Humble. A single point of trained fighter. That's only because when we have Swap Tower. If we get our Marshal training children, I should have done that. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I played Game of Thrones, but I've kind of forgotten some of the mechanics here. Or I'm not so attuned to some of the mechanics. Let's go Stewardship. And let's reset all. No, Stewardship. What the hell are you doing? Sort by Stewardship, not type it in. Look, it's been a long day. Roland. Join me, Roland. We need a new Castellan, and it's got your name on it, my friend. Let's get you collecting some more taxes. Now, what did I want to do here? So we've got you training children, sure. We could set our Guardian as somebody who is a trained fighter instead. To be honest, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's take a look. See if we can find a Master... Is it called Master Warrior? I think it's called Master Warrior in the files, but it's not called that in the... It's Fighter, isn't it? Right, okay, let's sort of go Fighter and then Marshal, I guess. Formidable Fighter, I think it's called in-game. Right, okay, let's go for Formidable Fighter, just to see if that works. Formidable Fighter. Let's see if any are willing to join our court. Oh, God. Okay, go on, take a look. No, I didn't think so. Join court. Let's go any. And let's see if we can just bribe some. I'm looking for characters with genius as well. Is that asking too much? Yes, it is. Okay. A lot of these guys are also slaves, which we can't really do much with. Yeah, none are really good educators either, unfortunately. Yeah, see, all of these guys here, Grey Vulture, Pink Rat, those guys are Dothraki. Oh, this is a shame. Alright, carry on. High Septim is... Oh, the High Septim got independence and reformed the Faith Militant. Decline. She has been excommunicated, Marcella, but she is still our lead, so I will support her. I don't know how the hell they got independence. The most devout there. Weird. I don't know what's going on in Westeros. Let's not worry ourselves. Let's actually try and get a character for more than 5 minutes, huh? Ooh, that's big. Lose Wolf will gain Brave. Very nice. Curious becomes shrewd, fashionable, diligent, or cynical. None of which are bad. Brawny, honest, rude, arbitrary, dull. Dull's terrible. Brawny is okay. Obviously, arbitrary, rude, and honest are middling. Fussy, patient, greedy, or paranoid, all are good. So we've only got a few things to really dodge here. We got wrath or proud, or kind or humble. Now, in terms of education, kind or humble would be better. So I'm going to take... We got kind for free. I mean, this kid is coming out really good. Kind, gregarious, brave, erudite. He's like a great ruler. But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be very good at any one particular thing, which is why I'm a little bit concerned. Ooh. 60% chance to just. Get it. No! That would have been so good. That would have really been the cherry on the cake here. That would have been insane. Not a big deal. You know, it's not massive. I mean, it is pretty massive having just, isn't it? It would have been a really nice addition. But he's already good enough that I can't complain. An opportunity to become Westerosi Valyrian. I mean, he's lived in... I mean, Dragonstone is obviously a Valyrian construct. House Celtigar live up on Claw Isle. They're Valyrian. Driftmark was under House Valerion. They're Valyrian. The castle on Dragonstone, Windworm, is obviously Valyrian. We've been surrounded by these people all his life. He's never once even been to the Stormlands. Maybe, you know, as a tiny child, when he had nothing else, he was looking up at his big castle where Stannis and Danis, and now Damis, lived all their life, and maybe he thought, yeah, fucking love dragons. And Marcella died, so we are now the king of the Iron Throne. Ha! What? We're king of where? Emperor of the Summer Sea? Oh my god, she had 3 empires. She had the 7 kingdoms. She had the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. She had the Empire of the Summer Sea and the Kingdom of Bravos. And she has died, leaving us in charge of all of this shit. Oh. Right. That's really annoying. That's really, really, really annoying. I mean, it's great. I would love to take control of the Summer Islands. We could try and convert it to... I mean, try and convert it to our religion is one thing. Cultural conversion is obviously impossible. But yeah, if we could flip it all over to, like, Faith of the Seven, that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? We could build our own little realm down here instead. We could become fucking Emperor. Emperor Damis of the Summer fucking Sea. I almost don't want it, you know? And in no small time, he will flip over to... Skilled Commander, Trained Fighter. Oh, is that all we got, really? Light Foot Leader. Ugh. 15 Marshal. You're gonna need it. I think we're gonna go War Focus. Try and gain Strategist really, really early. Because we are in a weird place right now. Kingdom of the Iron Islands. I think I will give that away. Because we've got an island over here. We lost Dragonstone. How did we fucking lose Dragonstone? Run it. You son of a bitch. Okay, we've got to decide where we want our capital to be. Have we got any land in the Summer Sea? Okay, so we've got Driftmark still. We've got the Castle of Driftmark. We've got Volmark, which is over in the Iron Islands. I think we should revoke some land in the Summer Sea. Maybe we'll take the island of Ombura as our capital, because that's all one big duchy. If we could take this back... Yeah, and then use the central island here as our capital, and then build this up and kind of fortify down here. What do you think? And then eventually kind of go back on Exodus and take back the Iron Islands, which, the Iron Throne, which we're owed. Okay, I could do that. Can we incite him to revolt? We could duel him. Let's incite him to revolt. See if we can flip this guy to a traitor and take all of his stuff. It's going to be difficult to pull off, though, isn't it? We're not well liked right now. Yeah, see, we have some tyranny. Wow. This is a fucking mess. We are hated on all sides. We're hated by the people who rule over in the Summer Islands, understandably. And we're hated by the Iron Islanders, because we're not one of them. We're from the other side of the bloody 7 kingdoms. Oh, God. Okay, this is not going to be easy, is it? This is not going to be easy at all. This game has just behooved us like this horrible fucking situation. So all that money and time we spent upgrading our capital as well has just been screwed. Only the High Septim is fit to crown me. Grant him a knighthood, there you go. Keep this information to myself, thank you. He wants 150 gold, take it, because it will give us plus 10 vassal opinion. I will spend whatever money necessary to make people like me. Right, let's go up to here. That's the YouTuber way, right? And then we'll dish out some honorary titles. Let's go designate a regent, just whoever I can try and win over. I mean, she's probably the most logical choice, seeing as, you know, the others are just kind of pissing in the wind there a little bit. What have we got? Volmark. Brilliant. Common Ironborn Castle and some private farms. We've gone from our luxury, bustling city on a perfect little island over to Volmark, where there's a man wearing the most elaborate shirt I've ever seen. Thank you all for watching. Today was a weird one, and we've ended in a much worse situation than where we started. We got a better character, I think, and with a little bit of work, if we get a little bit lucky, you know, if we manage to get that central duchy, we can really start rebuilding and kind of cementing ourselves in here and seeing what happens, but this has gone off the deep end. In no short thanks to the Dungeon Master, they're snapping every character out of existence, or most of our dynasty anyway. That's why we inherited it, obviously, because there were no bloody Baratheons left. Thank you to our executive producer over on Patreon today, including My Name Isn't Dio, Dante, Mordecai, Felpy, James, Necrophilan, Commissar Taj, Oliver, Asanakirito, Hoopaloop, CMAC, Ithox, Huey, Longdong, Bobka, Noah, Aromatic Fool, and Sweetsy, along with our executive producer over on Coffee, including Oromab, Magos Adamandios, Aromatic Fool, ×2, Gogolus, Siphon, Arctic Knight, Gibbering Mound, Voodoo Mumbo, Dante Mordecai, T-Bag Cruz, CMAC, The Monk, JT, Slippy Nips, Holy Reapers, and of course everyone else at those executive tiers on Patreon and Coffee and everywhere. Thank you to you guys for making the channel possible for another little series. Thank you as well to Cyric 313, Corrupt Racer, Arthur V, Hazel, KG Evans, Matteo, Electric Alice, Karsten, Vuoska, Telkus 58345, help me here, Jack Black Sheep, Echo Cakes, Hero Club, Shatulski, Blood Riot. And over at Patreon, we have Squirty, Dion, Lost World, Keith, Jackson P, Talar, K-Shot, Udrik Haddon, Zerato, Moondoggy, Varlo, Silent Sentinel, Anchor, Lampy, Prinit Gorilla, and Jeebus Crust. Thank you to these guys for their support over on those various platforms. See you guys all tomorrow for some more nonsense, just absolute madness.